Hey, what's up, chosen ones? So, I just want to drop a video real quick and talk about a few things that's been bothering me, man. And something that bothers me is these chosen ones on YouTube constantly yapping out their neck talking about who's chosen and who's not like they're God, right? Now, these people, they act like they're so holy and so perfect and so righteous and want to tell you if you're chosen or not. First of all, you ain't God. People that are chosen, most of us have been chosen since birth. So all that judgment and all that talking out your neck, that stuff ain't flying over here. And that's on period, man. That's on period. I follow God every day. I fast. I read the word. I practice semen retention. I go to church on Sundays. I do all the things I know that God tells me to do, and I'll be damned if somebody tells me or anybody if they're a chosen person or not. These people don't know what you went through in the darkness. They don't know none of the things that you overcame. I've overcame things that would have killed an average man. I survived death at birth. For real. And me as a chosen one thing I do know is God doesn't like people who constantly spread rumors and spread judgment and judge others and try to act like they're more righteous than they are. First of all, y'all can't ever tell somebody if they're chosen. People know if they're chosen or not. They don't need your opinion. And I guarantee that wouldn't none of them come up to me and tell me if I'm chosen or not. I'm a warrior. I'm a chosen warrior. I'm a lion, period. I've survived so many things, and that's what gave me empathy. I've dodged death multiple times. And in the Bible, God made a murderer a chosen one, a king, a prophet. He made a prostitute, a queen, and a leader. He took the least likely and elevated them because of people who doubted him and said negative things about him and shunned him and tried to tell him that they didn't believe in who they were. So that's one thing that I'll never do. I'll never try to tell people who they are, because I don't know who people are. I know who I am. And I don't allow people to tell me who I am. I've been chosen since birth. God showed me things that he hasn't shown a lot of these other chosen ones that they speak on. And I've literally seen angels appear in my face and disappear right before my eyes. Now I know that's rare to see. That was God letting me know how protected I am as a chosen one. When I got my awakening, I was a savage. I used to drink alcohol every weekend and party every weekend and do drugs and get into fights and sell drugs and do all kinds of things that I did in the past. And he washed all that away. He washed it all away. I don't do none of those things anymore. So as a real true chosen one thing I don't do is try to point fingers at other people and tell them what they're not. I don't try to tell them that they're not chosen ones, because every prophet was not perfect at the beginning. People take certain things out of the Bible and use it to fit their agendas. And that ain't gonna fly over here. I'm gonna give you the real. It doesn't matter what you've been through or what you're doing or where you're at. If God wants to choose you and give you an awakening, he will, right where you're at. Period. So don't let these clowns try to tell you if you're good enough or not, or if you're righteous enough or not, or if you're not a chosen one, or you're not this or you're not that, as if they are God. because a real chosen one knows better. I'm not going to sit here and speak and tell people who they are and aren't. That's God's job. I let God do the separation. I try to bring people together. I try to bring people closer. Even the ones that are unrighteous, even the ones that were like me in the past. I don't care how bad a person is. I'll stand there and try to give them an awakening. I'll stand there and try to tell them the things that I've been through and how I turned my life around and uplift them. Jesus was nailed to a cross and drugged, bloody, and whipped and beaten. You think some regular Joe, you think some little punk did that? No, Jesus was a savage. There ain't no man that could withstand all that beating and keep on pushing. Jesus was doubted, hated, lied to, talked about. They didn't believe in him. He tried to tell them who he was, and what they do, they talked about him. So real chosen ones ain't gonna speak on other folks because we don't care rather they are chosen or rather they are not. We're trying to bring people to the light. We're trying to make people better. All we do know is that we are chosen ones, and we know God has us on a mission. My mission is to not only be the best person that I can be, but uplift every single person around me, good or bad. Now, I don't even know if they're good or bad. I don't care. Because I got a pure, chosen soul, chosen heart. I'll never turn my back on people. You don't understand, man. Like, I've been stabbed in the back and still tried to help people, still tried to love people. How many times did these people stab Jesus in the back? How many times did these people turn their back on God? Stab him in the back and then act like they're good, act like they're these prophets that are all perfect and they can judge other people. Man, I don't care where you're at. I'm not out here speaking on others. Like I said, I've been through death since birth. When I was born with the umbilical cord wrapped around my neck and I was dead. My mother almost died giving birth to me. She said that she had that dream and she was in the clouds in this dream, or when she was technically dying. She was running through these clouds looking for me, running through these clouds, this maze. Once she hit the straightaway, she sees a beam of light, and I was standing in the beam of light. Me, the chosen one. And she ran. And then when she grabbed me in this beam of light, she woke up and they were wheeling me into the hospital. That was my birth. Then after that, God, when I was older, God showed me an angel appear right in my face and disappear. And guess what? Just so people didn't call me a liar, because he knows how you people are. Manipulators, backstabbers. You talk out the side of your necks. Jesus knows how people are. So guess what? He made sure somebody was sitting in the next seat beside me and they saw it too. What a blessing. He saved my life so many times, man. And I turned my back on him multiple times. When you're chosen, you're chosen. I'm not saying that he can't decide to let you be and choose somebody else, but he might just disappear for a little bit, leave you stranded in the wilderness and make you find him. And when the time's right, when you get low enough, when you get down and dirty low enough, at your lowest point in life, you will drop to your knees. And when you drop to your knees, that's when God will come and meet you there. He will give you your awakening. He will put you on a mission. He will cleanse your mind, cleanse your soul, cleanse your mouth, cleanse your habits, cleanse your heart. So just know that all of us chosen ones, some of us are different. Some of us are built different. I'm built different. I'm not like these other ones, pointing fingers and talking crazy about other people, telling who's chosen and who's not. And yeah, people are going to hurt you. Yeah, people are going to stab you in the back. Chosen ones, we felt adversity since day one. We've been ran through the fire and drugged through the mud. This was all to make us a lion, to stand up with our chest out. Now, you weren't always a lion, because it broke me down. There was times I had tears pouring down my face because I thought I was going to die, or even I wanted to die. There was times I thought I wouldn't survive, and God never turned his back on me. So just know, y'all, that you are loved. You are loved, and you can be a chosen one. You can get called by God no matter where you're at and who you are. The thing is when you know he gives you that awakening, gives you that call, you have to change your life. You have to make changes. And that's what I did. I don't care what people talk about me. I don't care if they say, oh, because I have tattoos. God found me when I had tattoos. God found me in the streets when I was doing drugs. God found me in the streets when I was selling drugs. He changed all that. Changed my mind, changed my heart, changed everything. And he can do the same thing for you. So I just wanted to drop this quick Friday motivational message and just let you know that God will never turn his back on you. He is a loyal God. Just like a father. He might give you tough love sometimes. But if a father really, he's a good father. We're not talking about these fathers that ain't good fathers. He's a good father. He will be there no matter how many times you stab him in the back. Because that's what us good fathers do. So I don't want you to ever think you're too low for him to lift you up. Don't ever think that you did too much for him not to love you. Don't ever think nothing that you've done he can't clean, because he can. I've been through it all. It's time, y'all. It's 2023. It's 2023, and we have to make some changes. I don't know about you, but I can feel it in my soul that something big's about to happen. And I don't know about you, but I'm tired of playing with the devil. I want to be on God's side. I want to be on God's side. And if you got a good heart, you want to be on God's side too. The devil is a narcissist. The devil is a narcissist, and that's why these narcissistic people, the things that they do to you, sometimes they ain't even bad people. They're just controlled by a demon. They're controlled by the devil, and they don't even know it because they're weak here. They're weak here and they're weak here. They've been through things and they didn't make it out the fire like you did. So if God protected you and kept you strong, you need to be thankful and you need to seek him. So I love y'all, man. And I'll see y'all in the next video. And this is how we get down at RC Kingdom, y'all. Royal Chosen Kingdom. It's nothing but the real here. No judgment. Straight love and loyalty and honor. Peace.